Oh my God, Libra. So one card just fell out as I was shuffling. I'm using the Morgan Greer. And that's a heck of a card to fall out. Seven of Swords came straight out of the deck. It was like, me, pick me. Okay, fair enough. Let's put this to one side. Let's ask some questions about it. I got for you like a download or a constant thing that's saying about ringing a bell. Something ringing a bell. This rings my bell, or it's ringing a bell with me, or it isn't, you know, or I can't hear it. So I've already got this big, almost like a church bell in my head. Ding, ding, ding. And for me, when I get that, if we think about the Seven of Swords, if I get something where I sort of have an intuition, and that's a question I would ask you, Libra, can you feel somewhere in your body about a certain situation that it's not a big feeling, but something is the tiniest bit off? You know, I get it so that I feel like there is a church tower that is very much in the distance and someone is ringing this bell and I can like, can you hear that? Can I hear that? I get that feeling of very much a muffled bell from miles away. There's something on the edge of your understanding at the moment, on the edge of your sort of psychic awareness, which wants to be heard. And I think it's important that it's heard. It's perhaps a warning sign. We don't know because I haven't taken any other cards yet. But this Seven of Swords, actually one of my favourite. Morgan Greer is one of my favourite. Somebody is making off with the Five Swords. There's two left. And you always get the feeling that they're calculating whether they're just going to make off with some of it and leave you with this, or whether they're going to like eye up those two swords and think, can I do this twice? Can I get away with all of them? Can I go back for those two? So let's question with the tarot where we're at with this. Okay, where are we at with this? I'm going to look at, this is like your general what is going on in your life part. Channeled messages, what do we need to know? There's obviously a strong theme already. Then I'm also going to look at your work life and your love life. Okay, there's always an extended reading for the love life afterwards if it really resonates with you, the cards that you get in this reading. Okay, let's get into it. Three cards straight. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I had a feeling. Really want to swear, but I can't. Four cards have dropped out. Channeling Australian maths. It's a lot. It is a lot. I know exactly what this is. Yeah. Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, Hierophant. I'm going to hold them up one by one. Let's go back to those two and let's have a look at these two. To get those two together for me is quite unusual. Two of Cups is Venus in Cancer. We love it. You put the phone down first. No, you put the phone down first. Oh my God, I've never met anyone like this. Blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff. It can be about a business relationship, but I feel very strongly that I'm speaking to people here about probably a romantic relationship. We will come to do the love cards underneath anyway, but I feel like they want to make themselves known. But this can also be about friendships. It's about loyalty. And it's about what you share and what you need to know and what you should keep to yourself and what you can let go. Okay? This is the only Two of Cups that has these clouds in the background. And it always, I know that it's sort of supposed to be trees or cliffs or whatever. To me, it's like if there's a sort of a city that's been sacked in the Roman Empire and everything is just dust, you know, and then we've got the two lovers in the shot exchanging the cups. Earwolf, do you fancy a glass of Prosecco? You're only going to get that if you're in the UK. It's two people who are like this. There's a connection, okay? There's a connection. And it feels as if this stands against pressure. So there's some pressure from the outside. It could be emotional pressure. And then we look at this. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a super strong tarot card. You don't mess with the Eight of Cups. I don't mess with it. All the cards for me are open to interpretation. The Eight of Cups, a little bit. There are some tweaks, but generally you're putting distance. Somebody is wearing that red cape, looking at the 8 cups at the front and going, do you know what? I'm going to take the rocky road. Maybe not just the Ben and Jerry's, but we've got somebody walking away. We've got a feeling of distance. Some of you may be keeping people at a distance who you feel you cannot trust for whatever reason, or you don't know yet if you can trust them. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but your own personal alarm system, the bell off miles away in the church tower or whatever, is sounding a bell. There is a faint something. You know this. If you are in a situation where you're looking at a friendship, you're looking at a work relationship, you're looking at some kind of partnership, and you don't know whether you can trust it, you don't know whether it's for you, or you don't know whether you're for it, there's something here about keeping a distance for a while. So if you're up against it, putting some distance between you and the behaviour, or even you and the person, would be really wise, because a couple of things will happen. One, you will get clearer about it, which I think you need to do, because it feels quite smoke and mirrors to me at the moment. You could possibly be being gaslighted here, or just, you know, like when there has been a terrible storm or a fire and all the bits are still in the air and you're looking there and you can't really see and you're trying to make sense of something. The next two cards we get with it are the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Hierophant is about commitment. It can be marriage, it can be, you know, christenings. It's more like the High Priest. It's interpreted in different ways, unlike the Eight of Cups. So it's also self-knowledge, knowing yourself. Libra, when you get this reading, you are in the middle of discovering who you are again. This happens to us multiple times in our life. Astrologically, historically, whatever, oracally, you have a review, don't you? And it can happen at any time. You could be in your 40s, you could be in your 50s, you could be 15, whatever, and you're thinking, all the things I've learned up till now, I am not so sure about, particularly that one. And I want some more clarity before I can move. You know, I want to be able to tune in and hear that bell and know what song it's singing and what it's telling me and what message it has for me. Now, when I look at this, it's about commitment, it's about loyalty, making promises and having them witnessed. So if it's to do with work, don't go into meetings alone. Make sure there's witnesses. Make sure if something's happening at work, you're not alone with it, that you go to the union or you go to a colleague or you keep things above board. You don't let somebody take you down with their level of secrecy, because that's how they keep it on the down low. Because for those of you that are dealing maybe with a difficult boss or something, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They're not going to let it be out there in the open air. You should. Don't collude with them. It's all about collusion, this. It's all about who are you? What do you want? What do you deserve? Do you hear it? Do you get the warning? Three of Pentacles. Are we working together? And that goes for all of it. Work colleagues, romantic relationships, family, friends, the lot. Three of Pentacles is always a shared job. There's people doing something together. They're creating something. They're making something. Let's take one more for this, and then I'm going to get your love reading. We get the Moon. I actually love this card. There are some things in this situation, Libra, that you don't have the answers to yet. And that's okay. Just one more card wanted to make its way out. Oh my God, Libra. Cripes. Put in the comments, right, and don't cheat. Put in the comments what card you think is next. Because you got the Moon, and then one more was like, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Pick me. Pick me. I was like, okay. You're so sassy. So, Moon was the last one we got, which means there are things you don't know. And there are some moves you're going to need to make without the evidence. So, in other words, you're acting on hunches. It's the Moon, lunar energy. You do know much more than you think you know. Whew. Okay. Hopefully you've put it in the comments. You're only cheating yourself if you do it wrong. No, okay. I'm useless at doing things like that, to be honest. Wheel of Fortune. It feels like Wheel of Fortune. I'll be very interested when this video goes out to see who got that. Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to show you the cards. Why wouldn't I? Look at that. I mean, it's literally like a storyboard in itself. I'm going to take out my love cards. Love. Cards. Gosh. Libra, also answer for me in the comments. Who do you think is the star sign that is most compatible with Libra? In your experience. Let's build up a database. Okay, so we can all share it. Yeah, ooh, love life. First card I'm getting is the Queen of Wands. Now, whenever I get the Queen of Wands, I have to check it. I'm going to take another card first, but it can be, for me, a bit of competition, but not always. It depends on the cards around it. Interesting. King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And the third one, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, hang on, hang on. I'm going to take a clarifier for the Queen of Wands. I never let this card go untested because it's such a powerful card for me. It means one of two very different things. So I don't let it get away. No. Yeah. No, we're good. I think. Hang on. No, we're not. Okay, hang on. Okay. This is interesting. We got the Daughter of Cups, which is like the Page of Cups. We've got the Ten of Wands. And we've got little old hot feet, hot tootsies here, the Devil. I still don't think that's competition. That's not the cards I'd be looking for. But what I am getting is when you get a Devil card like that, and you've got it for the Queen of Wands, you're dealing with somebody in your love life here who has the feels, okay? It's the King of Cups. King of Cups is the king of feels. He is very feeling orientated. He is And that doesn't necessarily mean he sits around talking about his feelings all the time. It means that he's tuned in emotionally, sometimes in quite a weird way. Like a way that you can't even put into words. So you're dealing here with somebody who is emotionally charged. We've got the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups, which is the beginning of a communication. It's not major. It's like not hearing from somebody, then getting a text. You know, it's a small thing. It's still a ding. It's still a ding of a bell. Ding, you've got a text. It's not a full-on, you know, standing under your window with a guitar and a rose between their teeth, but it's a text and it's a start and it's nice. Page of Cups is nice. But we've got the Ten of Wands. There's a feeling of burden and a slight feeling of overwhelm, and we've got Devil Hot Feet. So there's something about you being this Queen of Wands. This is not competition, but this is you as you are not being yourself, but in a good way. And I'm going to explain that a lot better. So this is you with fire. Okay, being the Queen of Wands. It's not your queen. Your queen is normally the Queen of Swords, mostly. But today you're the Queen of Wands, which is sassy and powerful and acting in your own interests. And also acting on attraction, because the devil is attraction, bodily attraction, carnal knowledge. You know, that kind of thing. So it's okay to act on attraction. It's okay to act on your animal instincts. And I would go so far, Libra, as to say, not just in your love life, but in all of it. You know, horrible boss, go feral, sniff them out. We're talking animal instincts here, not being nice. Libra can be quite nice, as in, you want things to be harmonized. You're not looking for trouble. And normally that's great. But you need to come out a little bit here and, you know, play a little bit nasty. I know, it's not your style. I don't care at all. Right. You get the moon again, and that's why. We've got the Knight of Cups down here. Let's just swing in a bit more to those. Knight of Cups down here, and the moon is back. Okay, so I know I'm dealing with people with quite a high psychic ability. If you get the moon twice in different decks, especially if we then get it in the extended as well, you know you're dealing with real lunar feminine energy here. So Libra, your lunar feminine energy, super duper powerful on this. I'm getting a message for you. Don't look back. Don't look back. What about? Ooh. King of Pentacles. I like the King of Pentacles. What's this one? Oh my God, I love that. And Temperance. You're getting a lot of majors here. Okay, let's get me out the equation so I can put the card here. I like this. You've got here two kings, but I think they're the same person. They're interchangeable in different ways, which is weird. So King of Cups is feeling, emotion, psychic, all that kind of stuff. King of Pentacles is reliable, earthy, capable, practical, doing stuff. And different versions of this are turning up at different times. So you may be dealing with somebody where the mirror has many faces, you know, where this person has something multiple going on. And it's not the big O. Or maybe it is. You let us know in this. Well, don't actually. You'll probably get banned. Temperance. Now, Temperance, of course, it is a Sagittarius card, but it chimes well with Libra. Because normally you've got two water jugs, ching ching, in Temperance. I didn't mind that very well, did I? And you're taking from both sides. You're looking at it holistically. Look at this relationship holistically, okay? There is an element of pressure in it, but there's also an element of excitement. There's a bit of a gamble as well that I'm getting. And it's not particularly, ooh, yeah, death card. It's not particularly in your nature, Libra, to gamble, to do that kind of thing, to take a chance. Okay, we're going top and bottom, as the actress said. Oh, I love a bit of rainbow antler. Okay, I'm taking these for those. So, we get the death card. Very important. It's all or nothing, I think. And you don't get much time to think. Father of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles again. And the Four of Cups is trying to get yourself into emotional neutral so you can work something out for yourself. You've got a lot to think about here, and for some reason, not much time to think about it. Nine of Pentacles, doing your own job, thinking for yourself, consulting only yourself. Let's take a couple of Love Oracle cards. In the extended reading, I'm going to look at your person, okay? We're going to look at them. Who are they? How do they feel? Tell us their story, okay? We're also going to look at this Knight of Cups that's there. What is the love offer? What's coming in? Why have we got this Queen of Wands? What is it that's so physical? What's the attraction that's going on? And what is the best way forward? Is there anything holding us back? Is there a shadow side? Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. You get a hideaway, which for me, you know, it can be a... Ooh. Hello. That one wanted to show itself as well. At the bottom of the deck. Okay. We've got true love. We've got hideaway. We've got window. Me, hideaway is a little bit behind closed doors. It's a little bit, maybe even sneaking around a little bit. The true love is very open. It's very honest. It's very King of Pentacles. It's very loyal. And the window is always about a new aspect, something coming in, light being shed on a situation. Libra. It's very saucy, your reading. It's very exciting. It's very physical. It may be time for you to take a chance. Not something you normally do, but you know, there's no insurance on this one, but that's what makes it good. If you want the extended reading, it's the first link in the description box. Leave me a comment as well about who you think is most compatible and maybe most incompatible with Libra, and I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.